I get to keep the suit?
Of course. Doesn't fit me. Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Having the first time that you read against, Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans and, getting to be in the Captain America, for you, kind of what was that moment like?
I had such an amazing time meeting them and working with them. It was so exciting. All of my friends who had ever been for a Marvel audition or who had been in a Marvel movie said, Marvel like you to be word for word perfect. You say the lines as they're written, that's it. And I'm an actor, as you well know now, who doesn't do that. I like to improvise, I like to make the lines my own. But for the first time in my career, I learned the lines perfectly. I sat down with Robert to do the scene, and it was his line to start off the scene, and he changed the line completely. So I was like, right, okay, so maybe I'm allowed to improvise. And all we did for 5 minutes was improvise about Pepper.
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You want the real Avengers?
I love that you were able to get the humor of the character, but then also the practicality of the stunts with your background of dance and gymnastics. Maybe talk to me a little bit about how that helped inform the character.
Physicality is a really important part of playing Spider-Man, An actor's weapon is their face, and as soon as you take that away, you have to act through physicality. So the fact that I'm able to move in certain ways was a huge help to portraying this character behind the mask. But the stunts, for me, was the best part of making this movie. I had so much fun working with George and his team, and just coming up with cool ideas on how to do things and new ways to see Spider-Man do things, and it was just... There was no limit to what George and his team could do. You'd be like, George, can you put that crane there and make Tom do a backflip and stick to that wall? He'd be like, yeah, I can do that. Give me 20 minutes. And then I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm able to do that one. I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better.
Iron Man's character is kind of like a father figure in the sense that he's been through this before and can kind of impart some of that wisdom on you. In your own life with your dad, kind of how has he been influential on your career?
I've been so lucky to have my dad because he's been in this industry for 35 years, and he knows the ins and outs. He knows
Tom's dad's really funny.
Yeah, he is funny.
He really, yeah. It's a comedian.
Well, my dad is a stand-up comedian, so it's been so valuable for me to have someone on my side who I know is on my side, but who is in the industry at the same time,